Hi everyone, this is Miles Morgan Salva. You may call me Sir Miles, and I would like to welcome you to our new topic, which is the analysis and interpretation of financial statement 1. So before that, let us proceed to the objective of this lesson. So at the end of the lesson, you are to first, you need to define the measurement levels, namely liquidity, stability, and profitability. Another thing is you need to perform vertical and horizontal analysis of financial statement of a single proprietorship, and last, compute and interpret the financial ratios, working capital, gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, receivable turnover, inventory turnover, debt to equity ratio, and the like. So yan po yung magiging objective natin ngayong recorded video discussion. So to start the discussion, let us define what is financial statement analysis or FS analysis. When we say FS analysis, it is the process of evaluating the risk, performance, and financial health and future prospect of a business by subjecting the financial statement data to computational and analytical techniques to make economic decisions. So these FS analysis will help the business itself. Okay? We can determine if worth ba i-take yung risk ng isang negosyo, kung kamusta po yung performance na ginagawa ng isang business, and also we can identify yung health po ng isang business when it comes to financial. Okay? And another thing is we can also determine the future prospect of the business. So through computing the or doing the analysis of financial statement, we can we can determine the health of the business. Okay, so there are three kinds of FS analysis techniques. We have the horizontal analysis, we also have the vertical analysis, and last we have the financial ratio. So horizontal analysis and vertical analysis, ginagamit po dito, or we can use the financial statement position, the income statement, or the balance sheet. Okay, well, yung financial ratios, it is also important for the business because we can determine the ratios such as the income that we can have in our business. So first, let's proceed to the first technique, which is the horizontal analysis class. Okay, so now when you heard the word horizontal analysis, it is called as trend analysis. Okay, so it is a technique of evaluating a series of financial statement data over a period of time with the purpose of determining the increase or decrease that has taken place. So through horizontal analysis class, we can determine if the statement or if the financial statement is in decrease or decrease. Okay, so dito we can use the we need to use two years, 2 consecutive years in the business para magawa po natin yung horizontal analysis. So we can determine kung maganda ba yung takbo ng isang negosyo by comparing the 2 consecutive years of the business. Okay, for example, ngayon, year 2021, tapos kinompare natin siya in year 2022. So, 2020, I mean. So, paano or ano yung mangyayari? So, how can we differentiate each year? So, we can use the horizontal analysis. Okay? So, we can determine kung nag-increase or nag-decrease ba yung isang financial statement. So, dito, this will reveal the behavior of the account over time, if it is increased, decreased, or not moving. So sabi ko kanina, through horizontal analysis or trend analysis, we can determine if the statement is increasing, decreasing, or not moving. So what is the magnitude of the change? Also, what is the relative change in the balance of the account over time? And also, when we say horizontal analysis, it uses financial statement of 2 or more periods. So hindi lang po siya limited in 2 years, but also for more than a year. So this, pero dito sa topic natin, we will compare only 2 years. Okay? We can use the horizontal analysis by 2 years lang. So dito, all line items on the FS may be subjected to horizontal analysis on the simple year-on-year growth discovered in this lesson. So now, you can determine here, class, the example in horizontal analysis. So when it comes to horizontal analysis, we need to get the piece change and also the percentage change. So how do we compute this? Ito po yung formula niya. By piece change, we just need to balance of current year. We need to look or get the balance of current year minus the balance of prior year. When we say balance of current year, ibig sabihin po, current year. For example, ngayon, year 2021. Ilan yung balance na meron tayo ngayong taon? While yung prior year naman, ito yung nakaraan na taon. Ilan yung balance niya nung nakaraan na taon? Okay? So dito, for example, we have here example, we have the sales. So in year 2015, we got 250,000 pesos, while in year 2014, which is the prior year, we have 175,000 pesos. Okay? So dito, sabi dito, we just need to subtract the 175 or the prior year to the current year. So 175,000 minus 250,000 pesos. I mean 250,000 pesos minus 175,000 pesos. Okay, so we can get the answer. The answer is 75,000 pesos. So that will be the piece of change in sale. Okay, so ganun lang po kadali. Next naman, we have the percentage change. So when we say percentage change, we are looking for the percentage. Okay, gaano ba kalaki yung tig-increase, tig-decrease, or wala bang gumalaw sa isang statement. Okay, so to get the percentage change, we have the balance of current year minus the balance of prior year. So once na nakuha na natin siya, which is yan lang naman yung answer natin sa piece of change, i-divide po natin siya sa balance of prior year. For example, we have here, you can look at the screen. So percentage change, we have 250,000 pesos minus 175,000 pesos. So by the way, class, na kulang pa ako ng 0. In year 2014, it's 175,000 pesos. Okay? So 175,000 pesos is equal to 75,000 pesos. So nakuha na natin yung answer doon. Then divide po natin siya sa balance of prior year. Ibig sabihin po ng balance ng nakaraang taon, which is 175,000 pesos. So we have a total percentage change na 42.86%. So ganun lang po kabilis or kadali makuha yung piece of change and percentage change. And that's what we call horizontal analysis. So of course, kapag nakuha na natin yung sagot, we need to analyze. Ano bang nangyari sa isang transaction? So dito, we need to explain it. So these evaluated as follow. The sales increased by 75,000 pesos. And these represent the growth of 42.86% from 2013 levels. Okay, so ganun po yung pag-explain natin when it comes to horizontal analysis. So wag po kakalimutan yan, okay? So, okay. So what can you see from horizontal analysis? Okay, so the net increase in the current assets, it's about 88, and the increase in current liabilities is 149. 49. We infer the sum of the acquisition of long-term assets are financed by the current liability. So dito class, let me give you the wait. Let me give you some example as for okay, so let's continue to the example of horizontal analysis. So, for example, JZ Trading Company, which is already given to your module. So we are using, or we are using that statement of financial position of JC Trading Company as of December 31. So dito, we are using the horizontal analysis. Sabi nga natin, kapag gagamit tayo ng horizontal analysis, we need at least 2 years or 2 consecutive years para makuha natin yung piece of change and percentage change. Okay, so we can determine, or we cannot determine the changes of the statement kapag isa lang po yung gamit nating year. So dito we have in year 2019 and year 2020. Okay, so dito as you can see, it is in P1000. Ibig sabihin, sinorkat lang natin because hindi po siya ganun ka kasya. Okay, so we have the cash and cash equivalent. So in year 2019, we only have 470.31, and in year 2020, we have 519.86. So dito, of course, ang mangyayari, di ba, ang nakalagay po sa ano natin, ano tawag dito sa formula, balance of current year minus the prior year. Okay, so yung prior year natin, we have 2019, while in 2020, we have the current year. So yung current year natin is, wait. So dito class, as you can see, in year 2020, we have 470.31. So yan po yung current year natin, and we need to minus it to the prior year, which is in year 2019. We have 519.86. So dito, as you can see, mas malaki po yung amount in year 2019, kaya meron po tayong 49.55. So may parenthesis po. Ibig sabihin po, negative po siya, nag-decrease. So to get the percentage change, the 49.55 divided by 519.86 is equivalent to negative 19.53%. So tandaan po, when it comes to horizontal analysis, we only need to put two decimal points. Okay, kaya nakikita nyo sa examples natin, dito sa cash and cash equivalent, we have negative 0.9 and 53% only. So tandaan, kapag hinahanap po natin is percentage, don't forget to write the percentage sign. Okay, next naman sa account receivable. So 660.11 in thousand minus 565.17 in thousand, then we have 94.95. That is the piece of change. While in percentage change naman, we have 94.95 divided by 565.17 is equal to 16.80%. Okay, so dito sa may mga blanco, so kayo na yan sasagot sa module. Okay, wag pong kalimutan para ma-exercise po kayo at para malaman nyo. So we have the prepaid expense, 173.74 minus 228.82 in thousand. So napapansin nyo po, mas mataas po yung prepaid expenses natin in year 2019, which is the prior year. Kaya automatically, negative po ang makukuha natin sa piece of change and sa percentage change. So sa piece of change, we have 55.07 While in percentage change naman, we have 7.07%. Okay, so ganun lang po kadali sa percentage change. So you can compute the different the difference between year 2020 or 2019 or from other consecutive years of the business. Okay, ganun lang po ang horizontal analysis. So horizontal analysis not only can use in financial statement, but also we can use it in comprehensive income. Okay, or the income statement. Ganun lang po. Yung sales revenue natin. For example, in year 2019, we have, okay, baliktad po siya. Dapat 2020 po dito sa 2019. Okay? Okay, ganun lang po. So, of course, after natin siya malagyan ng sagot, of course, we need to tell or we need to explain it. Okay, for number 1, for what can you see from horizontal analysis? Yung kanina po sa PowerPoint presentation natin, babalik na tayo. So dito, the net increase in current assets about 88%. So let's see kung totoo ba, 88%. Horizontal analysis. 100, the current, what? So dito, so number 2, 9.4% increase in sales revenue consistent of 9.6 increase in the cost of goods sold. Ito. Ito ang dalawa po. Okay, ito nakikita nyo. Okay. So we're already done with the horizontal analysis. I hope clear po siya sa inyo. So next naman, we go or proceed to the vertical analysis. So ito po yung second technique when it comes to financial statement. So we have the vertical analysis. So let's proceed to the to these. Okay, so when we say vertical analysis class, it is also known as the common size analysis. Okay, so yung horizontal is also known as trend analysis, while the vertical analysis naman is also known as the common size analysis. So this is technique that expresses each financial statement item as a percentage of a base amount. So dito, we're just going to know or we're going to get the percentage. Okay, so dito more on percentage lang, wala po tayong piece change. And so dito, we are using the base amount. Okay, so for the statement of financial position or the SFP, the base amount is total asset. Okay, tandaan po yan. Ang total or yung base amount po natin will always be total asset when it comes to statement of financial position. So ito po yung formula niya when it comes to vertical analysis. So balance of the account divided by total asset. Okay? So kung ano yung amount nung dapat mong kukunin, i-divide mo lang po siya sa amount ni total asset. So from the common size of SFP, the analysis can infer the composition of assets and the company financing mix. So ito po yung example natin. So super easy lang po ng vertical analysis natin. So ito po yung example ng statement of financial position natin. For example, we have cash. By the way, class, in vertical analysis, we can use only 1 year. Okay, since yung base year naman ay we have the base amount na makukuha lang naman sa statement mismo. Kahit isang year po, pwede po natin siyang magawa. Hindi tulad po sa horizontal analysis, we need 2 consecutive years. Dito, kahit isang year, pwede po. Okay, so yung sa cash po natin, di ba yung formula natin is the amount? Again, the amount or the balance of account divided by the total assets. So for example, sa cash, we have 200,000 pesos. Then yung total assets natin, kung makikita nyo, ito, we have 1,400,000 pesos. So 200,000 number of assets dito sa pinaka left side. We have 200,000 pesos divided by 1,400,000 pesos is equal or equivalent to 14.3%. So dito makikita nyo or napapansin nyo, so vertical analysis, only one decimal point. Okay na po yun. Okay, so since we are looking for percentage, don't forget to write the percentage sign. So we have 14.3%. Next naman sa cash receivable, we have 400,000 pesos. Divided by 1,400,000 pesos, we have 28.6%. Next naman sa inventory, 250,000 pesos divided by 1,400,000 is equal to 17.9%. So ganun lang po kadali. Of course, yung ano natin, total assets, it is equivalent to 100% since sila po yung base account. So next naman, we have the accounts dito sa accounts payable. So yung kanina is the total assets. Ngayon, we proceed to the total liabilities and equity or owner's equity. So of course, accounts payable, we have 300,000 pesos divided by 1,400,000 pesos equivalent to 21.4%. So ganun lang po kadali ang paggamit or paggawa or pag-compute using the vertical analysis. So of course, after natin ma-compute or makuha yung sagot, we need to explain kung anong nangyari sa isang transaction. So dito, the largest component of an asset is equipment, which is 39.3%. Let's see. Ito ba? Tama. Yung equipment natin is equal to 39.3%. So dito, the cash is the smallest component at 14%, while on other hand, the 50% of assets are financed by the debt and other half is financed by the equity. So ganun lang po kasimple to explain the transaction. Next naman, we proceed to the SEI, the Statement of Comprehensive Income. So dito, we can use also the vertical analysis, pero nabago po, instead na yung total assets po yung base amount, ang base amount po natin will be the net sale. Okay, so dito, the formula is the balance of account is equal or divided by total sales or net sales. So this will reveal how the net sales is used up by the various expenses, and the net income as percentage of sales is also known as the net profit margin. So yan, example po natin. Ito po yung statement of comprehensive income. So dito, di ba sabi natin yung base amount natin is the net sales or the income sales. So we have 900,000 pesos. So makikita po talaga sa comprehensive statement of comprehensive income, ang net sale po is nasa taas. Okay? So we have the account, the balance of account. We have the cost of goods sold. So ma-start tayo kay cost of goods sold. We have 400,000 pesos. So divide po natin siya sa net sales, which is 900,000 pesos. So it is equivalent to 44.4%. Next naman kay gross profit. 250,000 pesos. Minus 900,000 pesos. Okay, okay. So medyo na mali po yung pag-compute ko dito. Pero it's 250 and 500 for gross profit and operating expense. Next naman sa net income, for example, we have 300,000 pesos. Divide po natin siya kay net sales. So 300 divided by 900,000 pesos is equivalent to 33.3%. So after natin makuha yung sagot, we need to determine or to know or to explain the transaction. So dito, the cost of goods sold is 44.4% of the sale, and the company has the gross profit of 55.5%. Okay, so the operating expense are 22% of sales. So ganun lang po kadali paggawa po ng o pagsagot po ng vertical analysis. So dito, the use common size of financial statement allows the comparison of two companies of different size. This is because of the SFE and the SCI comparative information and standard as percentage of assets and sales and respectively. So dito class, the reason why it is important to know or to on how to compute the vertical analysis and also the horizontal analysis is to compare the two or to compare the financial statement of the business. Okay? So nakilalaman natin yung percentage ng isang statement or ng isang account sa isang negosyo. Ayan. So yan po yung another example which is makikita niyo po sa module niyo po. Okay? So again, when we say financial statement analysis, it is the process of evaluating risk, performance, financial health, and future prospect of a business by subjecting financial statement to data, to computational and analytical techniques with the objective of making economic decisions. So I hope you gained something about on how to compute the horizontal and vertical analysis. So for next recorded video discussion, we're going to discuss the financial ratios since medyo mahaba-haba po siyang topic. Okay, so if you have any question or if you don't have any questions, I will end this recorded video discussion. Pero kapag may inquiries kayo about the topic, may katanungan na hindi naiintindihan, you can contact me through my social media or through my messenger. Okay po? So, thank you everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you gained something. God bless.